Welcome back to Insight. I'm Rachel, and we're here now with Caleb from Foster Financial chatting all about a few things, including 529 plans. So, Caleb, we're also chatting too about that big document that I think that's how we've explained it a few times, at least I have. So what exactly are we chatting about today?
Yeah. So we've been talking for the past couple weeks about Secure Act 2.0, so the really big bill that kind of creates sweeping changes across the retirement landscape. And today we want to talk specifically about the changes to 529 plans. So to kind of create a foundation here, the 529 accounts are really a tax-advantaged way for people to invest money in the market for qualified education expenses. So we find a lot of times grandparents and parents really love these. They love to set them up as soon as they get a new grandbaby and put some money into it and kind of earmark that for 18 years down the road for education expenses. I'd say the biggest question we get though is, hey, what if my child or grandchild doesn't end up going to college? What if they get a full ride scholarship and don't need the money? Or, what if we save so much in here that they don't actually need the whole thing? Well, built into 529 accounts is kind of this flexibility to change the beneficiary. So if somebody creates it for their grandchild, that grandchild doesn't need it all. It can go to their, sibling, their niece, their nephew, aunt, uncle, basically anyone that's related to them. With the new Secure Act, it actually adds some additional flexibility too. So if that account has been open for 15 years, it can actually be rolled into a Roth IRA, subject to kind of the annual contribution limits. Right now it's $6,500 and a lifetime limit of $35,000. But Roth IRAs are kind of widely considered one of the most tax-advantaged retirement accounts, and so it can be a great way to start your kid out early for retirement.
Interesting. Well, so how does someone know if 529 is best for them?
Yeah, it's a good question. So Indiana actually sort of sweetens the pot here with 529 accounts because the contributions are made on an after-tax basis. So it's kind of money that's already been taxed that you put into this account. But the state of Indiana says, hey, we're actually going to reward you for contributing, and we'll give you a 20% tax credit up to $7,500 of contributions. So if somebody contributes $7,500 a year, they get a $1,500 tax credit for that. So it's really great for people who have a child, they have some extra income that they want to start putting towards this and kind of thinking ahead for the future there. And
like you always recommend, thinking ahead is very, very important. But I think there's many people who say, I don't even know where to start with this, but maybe I'm having a child, or maybe it's a grandparent saying I have my grandkid on the way. Are you guys really a good place to start with those questions, or maybe it's a question they don't even know how to ask?
Right. Yeah, we're very happy to answer any of those questions. Certainly feel free to give us a call and we can chat about that stuff. And with all the new kind of Secure Act 2.0 stuff, we're already integrating that into our financial plans. And so, you can be sure that you're getting the most up-to-date financial plan when you come to us.
Yeah, and with the Secure Act 2.0, I thought it was really interesting because there are so many changes with that, right? How many, do you know how many there really are?
There are so many. I think so this 529 one is part of section 129 of the bill. So we're kind of combing through everything and bringing all the biggest changes here.
Yeah, and I think it's a lot of us who aren't on the financial side of things can't or don't have the time maybe to read through it, but that's what they do at Foster Financials. They read through that document so that they can help people just like us get through that. So Caleb, thanks so much for being with us. It's, these are all so important, especially as we head into a new year. I think everyone's looking at their finances right now saying, all right, I need to check on this, or maybe I'm looking at buying a house and I need to, even out all my finances. So yes, I love that. Thanks so much for being with us today. And if you are looking for more information on Foster Financial, all of that information is on your screen right now.